Morning ride along. Glad to be here this morning. Apologize for not being here yesterday. A little exhausted. Put in extra work on YouTube, and I grind out here at least 35 to 45 hours a week. I try to keep it below 50 hours if possible. But also, doing a lot of chores, doing a lot of things different. That's how it is. Good morning, Bohemian Monk. How you doing this morning? Glad to have you always. Good morning, Tasha Green. Happy to have you as well. Glad to see you back. Welcome back to the channel. I didn't work that much yesterday due to the fact I had a lot of stuff I had to do, but I also understood that Doordash system was down. To no surprise, they had a lot of other stuff going on that was leading up to me not being surprised that it was going to happen. Now, the topic of discussion today is what happens when your AR rating is below 70%. I have 4 people in the chat. If you don't mind, give us 4 thumbs up. So when I republish this video, to reach others. Right now, I'm gonna ride shotgun. I can call in the drivers in at the moment. You probably see my face more than you see me flipping the screen back and forth due to the reason of last Thursday. And that's what we're getting ready to get to. My ratings got tanked. I didn't tank them on purpose. I was in the area where it was oversaturated with delivery drivers, and delivery drivers were holding on to it for a very, very long time. I don't know if they're trying to do it again today. I don't know. But it's unusually very busy in that area. Last Thursday that happened. We only had 3 hot spots going on at that time. Dunkin' Donut, Rise and Biscuit, and Chick-fil-A. Out of those was 3 hot spots. We normally have 5 when there are more supply and demand for orders for delivery drivers to pick them up. What I seen, I think everybody else also noticed, the majority of the influx of orders was going to be coming at Chick-fil-A at a certain time. I see we got 6 people in the chat line. Please give us 6 thumbs up. It'd be appreciative for us being able to push this video so others can see what's going on. Every time I said it, 2 people jump off the screen. That's okay. At least we still get the views. And hope they get some information that gives them value. How to prepare themselves in this situation. And they call next week Hell Week or whatever, the 26th after the 26th, from 26th through the 31st. There'll be Hell Week for drivers. It's not top dashers to get back in the top dasher status. I'm still a top dasher right now, but if this happened to have been April 1st, it'll be the first time in close to almost 6 months that I would make top dasher. That has me going into a different area this morning because I'm seeing the same pattern that I'm showing you right now. And the screen goes out. Really, what is each week? That week they call it is when an influx of drivers that were top dashers the following month, getting ready to go into the next month, they cherry pick They do a lot of declining to get the best orders and everything. Their ratings be 90%, 100%. We talk about the AR rate. So they will drop them scores as low as 18% to get the best orders and stuff. So they work hard that whole week, accepting everything to get their ratings up. Bad offers, bad orders, all of that. Reverse cycle orders, which means more miles, less money. I didn't take that approach because that approach to me seemed like you were doing too much. I usually would keep my ratings right where I need them to be, 70%, 80%. And if I'm at 80%, I go ahead and fight for trying to get 90. It was much easier for me to maintain my score and rankings than anything else. I'm trying to get mine at 65 to 75%. Okay, well, now's the time. My best suggestion to you is you need to find a zone. The difference between these zones that give out these type of what we call trash offers, 15 miles for $5. Find a zone that you can go 5 miles for $5 versus 15 miles for $5. You could be able to digest that a lot better. That's what I did to get my rankings up when I started this journey last year. I did case study, I did market research, I did reviews of everything I could think possible that would affect me maximizing my earnings and making a profit. I learned a whole lot, you know, from being a cherry picker as a non-top dasher, a non-diamond driver. I usually go to Bay Metals area. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds like that's the best spot to go. That help you get your ratings back up. I gotta go in a different area today and see how it works. If it don't work in that area, I'm gonna go in another zone. You know, I try to keep my scores up. Like I said, last Thursday I got hit so hard in that area. It was drivers in my area that was watching the live. They saw when there was a group of them. They saw when I completed my dash, not dash, but completed my order, and they released all them lowball offers at the same time. Well, how do you know they did that? I drove into the area. I knew where they were, and sure enough, all of them was at Chick-fil-A. All of them was toting all the orders about it, and it was showing blood red just like it is now. What they was doing was they was holding the orders until it showed busy. They knew out of the 5 breakfast areas, Chick-fil-A was going to have the most orders coming in. So they gravitate, smashed that area. 4 of them did. Of them, one of the pair, 2 phones. So 2 times 4 is 8. So still you thinking it was 4 people there? It was actually 8 people using 2 phones, 2 Doordash accounts, where they can have the advantage to see the hot spots in different algorithms on the phone. So I guess they went over there as a team. They held the orders at least 10 to 20 minutes, and then they released all the orders. So wouldn't nobody get them best orders but them over there at the restaurant. I drove over there. I was live when I did. It was 4 cars over there. I know who they were. I was like, man, they doing it like that. I don't advocate no tip, no trip, but I have my own way of handling people that don't tip. I do my best business practice, which is business etiquette, and I do my quality customer service. And the customers that I have a little conversation with them, small conversation, letting them know that I'm a diamond driver in areas I'm in. And I worked on getting repeated clientele by, interacting with them, let them know that if you give this driver 5 stars and a thumbs up customer feedback, if that same driver be out doing your shift when you ordering food, 9 times out of 10 you get that same driver. That's how I was building up my customer rate as well as my clientele. And I get a whole lot of repeated clients and everything. Even in the diamond programs, I would be like, these are the same customers that I fought hard for last year. Me and a few others, which was on our team, we did a survey research to see at the time was a theory, would it work? It's no longer a theory. It's a fact. It does work. And that's a good thing about it. So let's see what we got going on right now. See, it's extremely busy in that area. I'm at the borderline in this area right now, but it's extremely busy right now. Now, see what I'm saying? Boom! All of a sudden, that means it happened again. It happened again. All them drivers releasing orders. I guarantee you, it's not going to take no more than about 5 to 7 minutes. All them orders will be gone at that restaurant. And if I were to go over there, there would be no orders over. So whoever got hit just then, they got hit. My score tanked 18 points. 18 points that day. And I'm at, let me show you what my ratings are now. This is what my ratings look like now. I'm at 69%. So I don't want to go over there. I don't want to go over there. I got to use a different strategy. I got to go in a different area. That's another thing when you know your market. You need to know the drivers, their behavior, personality, attitude, on how they make their money. So, stay clear away from that area. I'm telling you by experience. That's why I do these lives, and I was getting hit hard. You could hear me constantly kept talking about how hard I was getting hit in my life. So a lot of people don't know how to strategize or maximize their earnings and earn a profit, make a profit. They just know the decline, everything, and hope to get the best order. Or don't accept no tip orders. Them times are changing. And Doordash is constantly updating due to drivers trying to find all kind of loopholes to make more money, gain more of advantage for themselves, and have an unfair advantage over other drivers. It's just the way it is. I know it sounds like an ugly truth, but that's just the way it is. And you got to figure out ways how to do it, how to get around it, so you don't get hit hard. So I'm here to tell you about. I turned this on too late. I'm here to tell you by experience. DoorDash don't give you all them offers in a row like that. Maybe your fellow drivers declined and everything. So if you next in line, guess who all the orders gonna go to? Where you don't even get a chance to hit the pause button, you don't even get a chance to hit the end button. They be hitting you so hard, then you got to constantly decline to get the orders out of your way so you can be able to end your dash. So the advantage top dashers have, ladies and gentlemen, I think everybody know now. I've put it out there. I put it out on the memo. Dash now, end now. If you can dash now, you can also end now. If you can dash at any time, that means you can end at any time. And I've been using it to my advantage. So that's one of the secrets I've been telling y'all for the longest. You were like, what is he talking about? That was one of those secrets. I hope that train don't come through here when we stuck on this track. This light holds too long, entirely too long. Entirely too long. I'm in a different algorithm than the rest of them. So I'm not, same three hotspots. What did I tell you? These are the three worst restaurants, not as far as orders is concerned, but this is the worst three restaurants to go to when your ratings are like mine. And you're trying to build your ratings up. So I might be going in another area of concern. You'll be seeing, like I said, you'll be seeing my face. You're not gonna be seeing the scenery. Not the way I got ambushed last Thursday. And I understood that the time and the orders got released was when they was looking at the live and they understood he's completing his order. We're gonna release these orders. I got all eight of them. You know, one back behind another one back behind another one back behind another. I was like, wow. Score went just like that. Down. But nevertheless, that's how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. So can't get angry with nobody but myself. You know, I wouldn't have thought that people would study you that hard that they would go to the extreme measures and say we can bury him right now. Let's do it. You know, I wouldn't have believed it if somebody else was telling that story, their experience and everything. I'd have been like, man, get out of here with that foolishness. You know, but it happened on my live, real time, and all of that, ladies and gentlemen. It hurt, but we're a veteran driver. We know how to get our scores back up, along with multi app. You know, since that was a lesson to be learned, and we learned it real well. They schooled me well, and we're gonna persevere and keep doing. I got my app on, not making any money. I'm not getting any hits because there's low supply and demand, like I thought it would be. So I'm in the area where, but if there's a lot of dashers already over there, and plus I'm down in the tier levels now, it's gonna be kind of difficult. I'm gonna have to go in the area where I know I can get that money and be all right. So we just scanning the area, so to speak, probe in the area. It's crazy when it's that way. I got a lot of projects I'm gonna be doing, up and coming projects, videos, and interviews that I will be doing. I got a surprise for everyone that watches this channel and the information that we put out there. How-to videos, tips, strategies, and information, as well as we do reviews and interviews. You know, we have a innovative way we do our, how-to videos, where you can get some value from it and be able to make your money, be able to get out here and survive when you're out here in this jungle. You know, when you're out here in this cash cow jungle, that's what I call it, cash cow jungle. You know, it's a cold world out here. It's just the way it is. You have people that's thirsty, and when people is like that, they'll do anything and everything. Well, I'm in these areas. Two out of the three hot spots. I'm not even getting a hit. So it's almost, well, in this area, it's more like more drivers than it is orders. And drivers look like they don't understand it when they're looking at their hot spots, looking at the zones. They'll tell you quick, I'm not going over here. I'm gonna stay over here. You gotta understand when the brook dries up. Yeah. When the brook dries up, you gotta understand there's nothing else in that brook. Old folks used to tell us that you can't squeeze blood out of a turnip. You squeeze the turnip, but no blood gonna come out. You need to be able to understand that and move around. Just like I said, I'm scanning. I just went through. I passed one before I turned it on. I just passed two areas right there. One not even on. Oh. Mm-hmm. That vehicle just remind me of what happened this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. I thank the Lord for allowing me to still be here to even do this video. I was going down Reynolds, and the people here know what I mean. Going down Reynolds, I had dropped the order off at OB, coming back, you know what I'm saying? I recognize this delivery driver. You know exactly who this delivery driver is. Laid eyes on the delivery driver, as well as my witness that was sitting on this side. They knew who he was, also said, that was you know who. I said, yeah, that was him. This man, we was in a, what you call no pass zone. You know when you got the yellow lines and the, not this, you know, stripe with the solid lines. You can't pass on either end. This man passed 3 vehicles in that no pass zone. I'm driving. We facing off each other. He had to have been at least doing 70 to 75 miles an hour. I slowed all the way down. He was hell bent like, either you gonna slow down, either you gonna have to run off the street, cause I'm pushing, I'm moving. And I saw him, I looked at his eyes, I made sure, cause I recognized the vehicle. I made sure I laid eyes to see who it was. That thirsty there about trying to beat other drivers back to the spot to make money, and was willing to risk his life and my life over this money. You know, they said, well, was you shooken up? No, I wasn't shooken up. I was pissed off. Real pissed off because I knew who this driver was. You see, I don't want to have nothing to do with that driver anymore. Be friends, be cool, conversation, none of that. Because you willing to risk your life and my life over trying to beat other drivers to try to get the better orders than them, and then lie to me, said, well, none of you can't fool with you no more. Just simple as that. I can't fool with you no more. You know, you didn't. I know you had to think in the back of your head that you could have killed both of us. You got yours and I got yours, man. It ain't got nothing to do with that driver anymore. You know, I don't. Do I forgive him? Yeah, I forgive him. It don't mean I gotta fool with him. You know, that lets me know that you dangerously thirsty. I wonder how many more drivers out here like that. That you dangerously thirsty. That you willing to risk your life and somebody else's life. Trying to beat somebody, getting the larger. That's something to think about. That's something to think about. You know, like I said, I'm not going to show the streets like I normally do because I didn't think anybody would stoop that low to do what they did last Thursday either. Once again, we're talking about thirsty drivers. And I'm not talking about drivers that accept every order. I'm not talking about the drivers that accept no tip offers either. These are thirsty drivers that are willing to take their life and yours out for this money. Those are the thirsty drivers I'm talking about. As you see, ladies and gentlemen, they talk about, well, you show all of these good orders and great orders that you getting and everything, but you don't never show the crap off. Yes, I do. I show them in my lives. Right now, I haven't even gotten no order. Been driving for 25 minutes. That's crap enough for me because I'm not receiving any orders. And you see it live. Anytime people see that you're trying to succeed at doing something and you do succeed at it, they steady add stipulations to your situation, like you got to abide by their house rules. You see what I'm saying? It's my experience that I'm going through. I don't have to abide by your house rules because there's jealousy, envy, and selfish ambition, and that you're thirsty. And you had figured out a way how to make that money. I had no idea they have thirsty drivers like that. Yeah, I didn't either. I didn't either until I experienced it. And that's why I show these things in my life. So when I tell these situations, you're gonna be like, I can see what's going on. It did happen like that. And like I said, if it would have been somebody else telling that their experience, I probably would have been saying, man, you just clickbait. I'm just gonna be honest. I didn't think that it got that serious. I really didn't. And maybe you can call me gullible for being like that, but I just couldn't believe that. We got dishonest people in the world, but not at that level. Not at that level. But yes, at that level. So, like I said, I thank God, Lord Savior Jesus Christ, that I'm able to even do a video today, because it was almost not possible. You know, Stay away from them type of people. You know, Stay away from the areas they working in. They're very territorial. They're very aggressive drivers. They're angry drivers. And just stay away from around them type of people. When you see them and know them, just do your thing. Don't say nothing. Move on. You know, they get angry if you come in there and get a large order. They're looking at you crazy. Like you don't deserve that money. You worked hard to get it just like them. It's hard to get your ratings up to a percentage of going through app glitches, going through. See, I just got an order. I gotta take it. It's upside down order. I gotta take it. Yeah, I gotta take it. Here's what it is. If I get another upside down order, I'm heading that way. I might show the view over that way. But there's 3 zones I won't be showing you, ladies and gentlemen, the view. Because I didn't thought it was people like that in this world either. I knew it was dishonest people, all of that. I knew sin is in the world. In a quarter-mile, turn right onto South Houston. Well, that's another thing I'm going to shut off. My navigation audio, too. But I'm going to get this upside down order here. I need to see where I'm going with it. Maybe I can make money where it's going to send me. It makes best over there. $6 for 3 miles, something like that. $5 for 4 miles, $7 for 7 miles. I gotta take them orders now. Yeah, I got, I got to dance to the music, so to speak. But I guarantee you, next month I should have turned right there. I'm not gonna get caught up like that. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Yeah, get ready to turn in here and get that order from that area, and then I'm going to a different area, different scene. I was already probed. I'm not even gonna put the timer on. It's not gonna do any good. It won't make any money. I could put it on just to show this is the situations we go through, not being able to make this money. I could do it like that. Mm-hmm. All Shouldn't take me too long, ladies and gentlemen. I may make a few phone calls to see who's out here. I don't feel like riding. Well, I'm not really riding shotgun because you guys is in this ride along with me. I do live ride along. There's other content creators do live ride alongs, but I want to show what's actually goes on. I usually show when I go inside the restaurants on some occasion, communicating with the restaurants of employees, managers, and stuff like that. Showing you my customer service, showing how I package my food in my hot bag and stuff like that. We'll see. If I do show some of that, it won't be in this area. But I do have some surprises for everyone. I think you get some value out of the content and all of that. I got some interviews I got to do. I got some people going to be reporting their news experience of what's been going on here. I don't want to let the whole cat out of the bag. They already told me certain days I can go see them. Hopefully, I'll be publishing those videos, and hopefully, you get a chance to see those videos. And it's just something that we want to do that we don't see content creators in our niche do. That's not belittling anyone. That's not downing anyone. We all creative. We all have our own ideas. And I just want to share them my ideas through the experience that I go through. Pick this upside down, order up. And she's the same customer than had before. But at a higher tier level, she was paying pretty good tips on the higher tier level. Not on this one though. She's still tipping, but not like she normally tip. People don't tip the same all the time. That's why it's those different tier levels. And sometimes when you're not at the top of that tier level, you at from 1 to 3, and you wind up getting that customer. People look at how you get my customer. Now that customer this time didn't pay the amount to pair you up with you, but they paid enough to pair up with the third driver in that tier. All right, let's go and get this order. Communicate with Doordash. All right, communicate with the customer. Let them know you made it. They already know you made it there. Just reach out to them, tell them you're waiting on their order. And when I get diamond orders, I usually add a little bit of sauce and then tell them I'm their diamond driver. So when I hand it to them, they ask me about what is a diamond driver. Then that's when I do that ABC. Always be closing. I reel that customer in for 5-star rating, thumbs up, and they give additional tips too. You know, that's how I've been getting a lot of tips. I don't mind sharing that. Drivers need to know how to get out here and get these tips and stop complaining. That's how I do mine. Try it and see will it work for you. It might and it might not. I believe it will though. If it worked for me, it'll work for somebody else. Now let me go ahead and get this order. I'll be right back. Shouldn't take long. These orders don't take long. All right, got them upside down orders because don't nobody want them. I should be in and out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I should have took y'all inside that time. They wouldn't have mind if I had brought the camera in. They let me know that. What the deal was, we got to talking about. She said, I need you to confirm your order, please. That's where it went right there. You know, I have to do my best business etiquette, quality customer service. I explained to them, thanking them for, telling the drivers we got to have you to confirm it before we can actually release that order. But you got drivers turn around and say they calling Doordash, tell them they won't release the order, but they're not telling Doordash that they're asking you to confirm the order. Before you confirm the order, ladies and gentlemen, verify the order. They're not going to be upset with you verifying the order before you confirm it. That's what restaurants are supposed to have been doing anyway, making sure we confirm them orders. On our end, we're supposed to verify that order anyway, then confirm that order, then go on our route. What's so hard about that? That's what I mean. Let's get ready and drop this one off. This upside down order. Now, I got 3 options. I can work in that area where they don't tip, or I can work in the area where they don't tip, but less miles, or they less tips for less mile. We're gonna go. I want you to ride along with me and see what this experience is gonna be today. There you go. Next time in my ride along, I'm gonna make sure I go in here and we're gonna visit them happy faces in there, and we're gonna probably have that conversation again. Because anytime they talk to me about, we need you to confirm, we have a good conversation every time. So they said you the third driver came here and told us that we need to make sure driver confirm their orders. And that's another thing I want to share in my next video. It may not be alive, but I'm gonna put it out in my regular video, and you guys gonna see and hear from other people besides the voice of the Doordash revolution. It's not gonna be made up or nothing. It's not gonna be scripted out. It's gonna be point blank conversation. You're gonna be like, no, they're not going by a script. They didn't sit here and have a phone call and discuss how they was gonna do this. You can tell when something's spontaneous and how it plays out versus something that has been scripted out. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I like to do things real time, live, real time. You can't fake that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I do these videos the way I do these videos. Since people been challenging me, like, man, no, that ain't true what you saying. No, you're not experiencing that. That's not a perspective. That's an opinion. That's not facts. So now I can show it to you, and you'll be the fool to argue with what you see in live and living color. So yeah, that's the reason why I do my videos the way I do them now. For them negative Nancy's and bad Bobs that always don't have anything good to say. We have them everywhere. No matter what workforce you in. You could be in the warehouse, you could be dumping dirt or hauling dirt, and you can be right there having your own business. You're still gonna run across these kind of people. I guarantee you. It's how you deal with them kind of people is what's gonna put you on a level different from the level down. You see, we talk about the what defines the character of a human being. Behavior, attitude, and personality defines the character of a human being. Doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. Doesn't matter if you're white or black. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. That's going to define the character of a human being. To where you want to know if you want to deal with them or don't deal with them. Do I need to say more on that subject? We're going to take this upside down order. or reverse order, which term you prefer, and we're gonna drop it off in a no-tip zone. So the order will be getting fulfilled, and I get my ratings back up. Now I'm gonna look at my app when I get there because I'm in my dash because I gotta use a total different strategy. I'm in my dash and I'm gonna look at where I need to go and where I need to make where I can make my money. That's what I have to look at too. This is cherry picking too, ladies and gentlemen. So you saw my ratings versus my ratings 2 weeks ago. My AR was at 95. Now it's at 69. Now you're gonna see what I do and experience how I do it. May work in your market, may not work in your market, but you may have a similar market where you could. Oh, I got phone calls coming in. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and get this one because I know he got something to say. What's going on, young man?
What's going on, Phil?
You know I'm live, brother. You know I'm live and well, and we on a live. So glad for you to join us today. How it's looking out here?
Oh,
That man at the house. You coming out today?
I'm out. I'm gonna go deliver that. I'm gonna pick that up and Barton.
Yeah, you told me you had that. You got to go over there to I forgot what you said. Cracker Barrel?
No, on the border.
Okay, on the border. I heard of some good people over there, man. I hate that I'm not able to tie up with you over there and sit down and talk to them folks while you getting that order.
Yeah, I'm going on the border, but I didn't make $8.50.
That's understandable, though. I know you dash along the way. You know how to make it work for you.
No, I did that at Collierville. I had one diamond customer, but they ain't no diamond. Then I had one customer tip me $3.75, $1 tip. So I'm going. Then I got to take it to 38119 zip code.
Okay.
I got to be there at 10:15.
Okay, I know exactly where you headed.
So it's raining out here now.
Yes, indeed. But it was money out here earlier. Yes, it was money out here earlier. I don't know. I wasn't out here.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to get out here. I'm drinking a cup of coffee now. I'm trying to wake up.
I understand. Got a question for you. You was out here last night when the Doordash crashed. App crashed last night. What time did it crash?
That thing crashed at 6 something.
Okay, 6 p.m. When the money was going down. Wow.
Yeah, I got that one order. I was fortunate to get out alive without getting them ratings touched down.
You know how to dodge the bullet. I gotta talk to you privately to get your secret on how to dodge the bullet, man.
I ain't trying to take too many hits.
I understand.
Give me one, baby. I got concussion, so I'm out.
I tried to get out of there. It didn't work. I got ambushed. You see this road here, ladies and gentlemen? This is Reynolds. Yes, this is Reynolds. Except for I was coming from south to north. He was going from north to south. This man tried to. You see them double yellow lines? That means that's a no passing zone. This idiot tried to pass 3 cars now. 3. We're not talking about 1, 3. And me and him was in the same lane. I mean, he was balling. He was doing 75 miles an hour. And you see how dangerous it looked down through here. You see, so that's what I mean about being that thirsty. You didn't care about your life and the life of the next person either, which was me. And I knew who the driver was too. I laid eyes on him, eyeball to eyeball. And that driver lied to me and said it wasn't none of him. See, I can't fool with that driver anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Look, how would you feel if you had been put in that same situation? Look how narrow this road is. Look how dangerous it is at night. See, you know,
There be deers out there and everything.
See what I'm saying? See, so you looking at this road here. You see, so that was dangerous by itself. Then to try to pass 3 vehicles at one time. Then had the audacity to lie to me in my face and said it wasn't none of them. I can't deal with that person no more. I have no dealings with them. Yeah, I can forgive them, but I don't have to fool with them no more. When you could have cost both our lives, and then you're not a man enough to admit it was you, and we both know it was you. Done with you. I'm done. Yes, indeed. So, I got one of these reverse orders, man. I had to do, man. You know where it's taking me, don't you? I don't think he can hear me right now. Yeah, he know.
No, not really.
I'm going to OB.
Where's gray outside? The map is gray, it's all outside.
You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? But you remember I showed you how busy it was earlier?
The map is gray, it's all outside.
Yeah, but 15 minutes ago, was it about 15, 20 minutes ago? It was blood red to the third bar. That was because Charles was holding orders. You know, I don't have anything against decline now. My thing is, if you believe in the decline now movement, why are you holding the orders? Decline them right now. Decline them right now. What you getting the order you know you don't want and holding it hostage? Decline that order right now. Decline it right now.
And that's against the law. Holding orders hostage. That's against the law.
You know, they held them orders till it got bloodthirsty red over there in GC. Cause I guarantee you, the next time they do it, you guys gonna see it live. Cause I'm gonna show you who they are. Right. There's twice they done did that. This time I was smart enough not to go over there. Now he says gray. How did he get gray that fast? By the technique I told you they were using.
Yeah, it's gray, it's all outside.
They double tapping. They're using 2 phones, 2 Doordash accounts, man. It's a group of four drivers. They get over there and gravitate over there, and then they holding 2 orders per person. And then they unleash them all at the same time. Once they see it bloodthirsty red, one of them will go in Chick-fil-A and say, man, them orders in there. Wham! They dropping them orders. So can't nobody get no orders from over there but them. Do it again. You'll be on the camera. I'm going to show it this time.
Everywhere is gray. I mean, everywhere is pink. Except OB. OB is gray as outside. Part as gray as them socks you got on your feet right now.
No, mine's black, bro. Mine's black.
Oh.
So you telling me don't do anything over here?
You think the stock market is crashing?
I hear you, brother. I hear you. I hear you.
Oh boy.
I got that funny look on my face that let you know what I got done up last week. Did up and done up. You know, not today. I'm gonna get away from that activity today. But the next time they do it, they're gonna be on camera.
Well, you know, like a boxer, baby, you gotta stick it full, baby. Stick it full. They hit you once, you gotta dodge them next ones. Now, it'd be different if it was a fair fight. That's no fair fight.
right about that.
That was and back in the day, back in the hood, as they used to call it, that was a gang initiation process.
And I got initiated. Wow.
You know,
Never again.
I never in a game, but they always told me, hey, go find this one guy and take care of him.
Wow. That's real life, people. That's real life, ladies and gentlemen. It's real life. I done sit here and done miss my turn. Wow. I gotta go all the way down here. I was just 1.6 miles. It didn't turn into 3.
And I don't know about anybody else, but with Doordash today, the map is acting funny again.
Okay.
So it's the Google Map default.
Okay.
That's why I noticed.
Okay.
So the multi-average, that's not a good thing.
Okay.
If you multi-average on a different platform.
Okay. All right. I'll sit here and miss. I hear you. Bohemian, I got Bohemian Monkey laugh. But it's the truth. Tell you now, real life experience now. You know, real life experience. You never know what you might see in this real life, real time ride along. You never know what you might see. So when you start seeing these weird things that I've been talking about, you're gonna be like, man, if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I didn't believe this, man. You might see it one of these days. Some weird stuff goes on in our world. Mm-hmm.
But
Finally got my AR
Ram,
up past 80.
but Ram, what I
Congratulations,
noticed
Charles.
today on the way,
Mm-hmm.
on the way from my dad's along the way,
Mm-hmm.
I almost seen a sheriff
I'll let y'all see the
from
scenery here.
Sunflower County
Mm-hmm.
was almost coming in on. They was in the inside lane.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I almost sideswiped a regular car.
Wow, I had one jumped in front of me this morning.
So, I was like, wow, really? I'm behind them. I'm like, okay, let me hurry up and stop real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not trying to be the cone.
Or a casualty. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I understand, brother. I understand, man. I don't know what be on people's minds out here, man. Where they don't take these highways seriously and respect others for driving out here too. I don't understand that. You know, I have a lot of things going on too, but I don't drive like no fool when I'm out here. You know. You know, I gotta get some more wiper blades. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. So when that happened last night, you went ahead and jumped on your 2 famous apps, didn't you?
I jumped on the app. Let me go get something to eat and go home.
I understand. Good morning to everyone as well. Tasha, Charles, Bohemian Monkey, you know, and everybody else that's inside the chat as well. Yeah, I think I would. Go ahead.
But it was just a weird day yesterday. Last night, cause I'm like, okay, it let me sign on, and then it signed me back off, and I was like, oh, okay, so that's how y'all playing it. And then I get to the house and I schedule my dash. And they said you missed your dash. How can I miss my dash if I can't log on to the platform? How crazy to be. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting day. Well, I know where I'll be at. Ducking and dodging, baby. Ducking and dodging. It's gonna be the name of the game. Duck and dodge.
Bob and weave. Bob and weave. Bob and weave. I'm gonna have to get with you on that. Take some notes out your paid player playbook, so I don't get ambushed again. So I'm dropping off at the school, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, sit in here.
Yes, sir. You know it's been almost
no tip. No tippers.
I told you it was a reverse water.
I already know. No tippers. All you gotta do is say CH. You told me CH. I know what that means.
Yes, indeed. I'll let them see the countryside, all that good stuff. To let them know they can't pitch no order to me. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I gotta go on here. Go ahead.
Let me see what the map look like now. Let me see what y'all map look like down there. Well, it's still gray.
Haze gray and underway, huh? Haze gray and underway.
It's like it's, you know how the sky is
right now, so to speak.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back. Howard gonna talk to you while I'm inside. It's going to the office, so I'm not worried about that. They're not letting them children order that food, and I'm not giving it to them. You got to go to the office to get it.
The customer requested you hand them the order.
Mm-hmm.
Additional instructions are provided in the Dasher app.
It's going in that office. That's where it's going to go. It's going in that office. You're not going to have me on the news talking about I'm a dirty old man. Nope. I'll be right back. Howard, go ahead and talk to him about your day today.
Well, it's gonna be an interesting day, I must say. For one, I just, we need to be safe out here. Need to be safe out in these streets. It's raining, so ain't no use to being in a hurry. Just text your customer or call your customer and tell them you're on your way, because you don't want to get into a situation that my friend almost encountered on Sunday. Because how can you, as delivery, I'm not gonna call us delivery driver, as you doing your job, that the same way you went home, the same way you left the house, that's the same way you need to go back to the house after you complete your job for the day. So, like I said, it's raining. It's probably gonna rain all day. It's kind of cool out here, and so we just need to be mindful of your surroundings as you are working, and so that therefore everybody can go home and see their family. We want to make money the honest way. We need to be mindful on others as well as your family, because at the end of the day, the money's gonna be there. It's gonna be there, with or without you. As I'm driving down the highway, I don't know what the speed limit is, but I'm not driving fast because it's wet out here. So just be mindful on what's going on. Be mindful of your surroundings because there's a lot of evil people out here in this world. There's a lot of evil people out here. You got folks out here that don't care. They don't care about themselves. They don't care about nobody else. When you're going down a 2-lane highway and it's raining, so don't fireball down the highway because most of the 2-way highways you go down is a non-passing zone. So when you go down there, because anything can happen. I mean, you can run. You can actually hit the accelerator harder, and then next you know you run off the side of the road. I don't seen that happen since I've been out here. So just be mindful of each other.
Well said. I couldn't have said it better myself. That's what he was talking about. So you already know I'm not going to stay in this area. I got 2 decisions to make. Yeah. 3. I can make 3 decisions. Go ahead.
One is busy. One is pink. And the other one is a $2 pink pack.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if everybody going to run over there.
They scared. They're not gonna run where they're not gonna run because the actuality, if you actually look at it, the east side is the best side. Because you get more people that live in that little certain like box or circle you want to call it. They make as much money as the people that is in this busy area.
Mm-hmm.
Then you gotta keep in mind that we're still a little bit in breakfast, but lunch is finna pick up.
Mm-hmm.
When lunch picks up, where you gonna be? Where you gonna be? You gonna be standing on top of each other, or you gonna stick and move? Cause I know where I'm gonna be.
Mm-hmm. I know where I'm gonna be too.
I'm gonna be like the Jeffersons. I'm moving on up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if you see me now, you might not see me the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm like a boxer. You hit me once, you won't get me. You will knock me out. For all the ones that like to catfish, hold orders hostage. Oh, they got side over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's coming down over here. Oh my goodness. Hey, it is. Oh, it's pink now.
It can stay pink.
Pink.
It can stay pink.
Hey,
it can get.
But that other end is very busy with a hot tooth.
Mm-hmm. I see it. I see it. I'm just gonna creep around, see what I can get. I'm gonna creep around. Mm-hmm. See, I'll show, ladies and gentlemen, the scenery around here because I ain't gotta worry about getting ambushed. They can't do nothing with me here. But we're gonna turn the scene back to me. Now, what do I do When customers don't tip, what do I do?
Don't trip.
Well, I'm not gonna trip about the order because I got a decision. I can either take that order or don't take it. But right now, I got my hands tied, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna have to take some of them orders that I normally won't take. But I'm going to an area where I can at least live with that decision making. I'm not gonna be in an area like this one I just showed you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you again. See all these warehouses and everything here, Milwaukee Tools and Helen and Troy and many others. A lot of these customers that order from these warehouses. I'm not saying all of them. A lot of them will not tip. I drop a lot of orders off over here to security guards and everything. I got two that I never will ever take their orders. Either it's gonna be zero or it's gonna be $2.38. It's always that same amount. When that lady bragged in my face and told me that she ordered 2 times a day, 7 days a week, I felt a certain kind of way. I didn't let her have what I wanted to tell her that was on my mind. But I did tell her this. I said, good riddance to you because I won't be bringing you any more orders. Somebody else probably will. They don't never tip. That's over there. That's over there in Bahia area, over there off of Case Road, in Wingo over there. They work 3 different warehouses, 3 to 5 different warehouses. They got me quite a few times because they was bouncing around in them warehouses. I was like, oh, that might not be the same person. It was the exact same person. It's been about 3 months ago. I declined a couple of orders for 250 for 10 miles. I know that's right. I know that's right. That don't make any good sense at all. I know that's right. So just don't accept them. That's what I do. You know, and even though with my ratings where they are, I'm trying to get out of. That's why I'm not in this area dash. They don't believe in it. So I don't know how they think they're gonna get their food, especially at nighttime. We talking about from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. in the morning. I don't know how they get their orders. I don't know. I don't be out here at that time anyway. And if I am out here at that time, I won't be in this area. Dash. I'll go in another area. I gotta have all my money. I gotta have all my money. I just go about the approach of no tip, no trip in a different way. You know, I try to avoid them areas as much as possible. Let somebody else deal with them areas. But I have received some no tip orders though. I'm not gonna tell you that I never received them. I'll be lying to you like some of these other content creators try to seem like they too perfect and they never get them orders. They get them and they receive them and they deliver them too. Cause if they didn't, they wouldn't be talking about it. My case closed. We all done got hit with them before, but by learning from that experience, we learn to do better, right? So that's the reason why I'm taking a different approach with my channel. I'm not trying to make it a driver only. We're going to be interacting with customers. We're going to be interacting with merchants and restaurant operators and everything. And we're going to try to get the full picture of what's going on in this marketplace platform that we make our money on.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I got a question for all those viewers that is on live right now. Have you ever had dropped off an order? Now listen very closely now. Dropped off an order. And then a few days later, you look at the ratings. you haven't, start paying attention to your ratings. So I called Doordash last Friday about a rating. I had a 3-star rating. So I was trying to figure out how did I get a 3-star rating.
All right, what happened?
DoorDash told me that this customer gave you a 3-star rating because they didn't like their food. Ain't had nothing to do with me dropping the order off. Ain't had nothing to do with me giving bad customer service. Because I never gave bad customer service. They gave me a rating. Bad customer service. They gave me that 3 because they didn't like what they ordered.
Hold up, wait a minute. Let me stop you right there. Did I hear you correctly? You said that they gave you a 3-star rating because they didn't like their food.
Yes.
Wow. That's crazy. What did the representative say to you?
The representative started laughing because of the simple fact that they couldn't believe it either. And like I told them, I mean, how can I get penalized for something I had no control of what you ordered?
Wow.
Your order wasn't wrong. I never said the order was wrong.
I hear you.
They didn't like the food they ordered. So I got a 3.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm almost speechless. What do you think about that? Put it in the live chat right now. That's one of the craziest things I ever heard happening in this community. Customers, don't just put anything on there so you can rate the driver bad to try to get something for nothing or get a discount on your order because another driver done you wrong. You know, and then you punishing a good driver that will, bring your food to you correctly. And Howard's a diamond driver. He's a diamond driver. His rating's up there. Top dasher as well. So you was paired up with a real good delivery driver. Then you rate him a 3. Guess what? Since you rated him a 3, DoorDash is not going to send him back to you. Now you're going to get that sorry, dishonest driver again mishandling your food because you rated a good one wrong. Oh, Lord. Wow.
Yeah. I was dumbfounded. I'm okay. But then, I talked to another representative on Sunday about a rating. I had a customer rating me a 4-star, and I asked the representative and asked him, so what did they say about me? They said nothing about you. So I went to a certain restaurant and I got rated a 4-star. I'm like, and the representative told me that I need to improve my customer service.
Wow.
And I told the representative that how can I improve my customer service if I don't know what I did wrong? Because when I drop your food off, if I'm waiting at a restaurant, I'm gonna let you know that I'm waiting on your order now. And when I get your food, I text the customer and tell them I'm on the way. Not one time did I gave you bad customer service. But you got the representative tell me I need to improve my customer service. What's wrong with that? Because it was a non-contact delivery. So I didn't hand them the customer the food. I got it there at the time that the app said to get it there. I notified the customer it was going to be late. I notified the customer that it was on its way. But I get a 4-star rating, and then the only thing you can tell me, yeah, I need to improve my customer service. How can you improve your customer service if you don't know what you did wrong?
Exactly.
And there's no notes saying you did anything wrong.
Exactly. Now that's a dead indication that they was trying to get something for nothing. They was trying to get free food or a discount. Because if I rate you as a customer, I'm gonna put down why I rate you the rate and I rate you, and gonna let them know that you need to improve in a certain thing. If it's food handling, or you wasn't friendly, you wasn't courteous. I'm gonna put that stuff down there because I have done it with drives when I was a customer. When a customer don't do that, go ahead.
And so, to piggyback on what he just said, because if you look at your customer rating, it'll say customer feedback. They got 4 ways they can rate you: the communication, the order handling, following delivery instructions, and the friendliness.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have 0 thumbs down. 0.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's wrong with my customer service, people? What's wrong with my customer service?
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
But make a long story short, they took the 4 off. But the 3 is still on there, people. The 3 is still on my rating. Because the customer didn't like their food. So I was stuck with a 3. I don't understand.
We got some dishonest people out here, and I hate what you say, stereotype people or stereotype customers. And I already know the answer to the question when I'm getting ready to ask you. Were they no-tip customers?
No. They were tip customers.
Wow.
That's what I said. That's amazing to me. They were tip customers.
So you do have customers that tip pretty well. For whatever reason, they rate the drivers that didn't do anything wrong. Okay. There's a reason for it. I'm not gonna go deep dive what that reason is, because you don't know what's in that person's mind. Or the neighborhood you might have been in. I don't know. That day they wanted a female driver, they didn't get one. Or they wanted a male driver, they didn't get one. So on and so forth. Whatever reason they did that. You know, they got to realize that's the reason why. Now you see why it's imperative. If these are another thing I need to ask, was these diamond orders?
They were tip orders. They were. I don't think they were. Well, one was. I tell you the restaurants. One's from Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
That's the one that said that they ain't like their order. And the other one's from Firebirds.
Okay. Does DoorDash have a radius for orders? Because I've seen some in my market for 30 miles. They need to have a radius. Matter of fact, they extended it, Charles. I can use OB for an example. They done extended OB to where it's an extra 10 miles now. You may get an order, might say 20 miles, $15 or 30. I won't be the one delivering those orders. Especially if they order them out of Memphis, because OB can also order orders out of Memphis too. You know, Usually, depending on the restaurants they order from, you can have a good idea of who's tipping and who's not. It's a good order. DD should up the base pay. That's that down now. I'm glad you brought that up, Charles. Me and Howard got experience we will share with you about base pay. I don't know, have any other content creators talked about it? I think they have in the past, year ago, 2 years ago, on base pay. What I have noticed is, by my experience, and I'm gonna ask Howard the same thing, is when I usually get these long distance orders, you know, the one 10 miles, $17, or 10 miles, $15, and they have a peak pay. This usually happens when they have a peak pay. Pay attention to this. When the peak pay is $3 and less, I'm gonna say $3.50 and less. When you go on this longer distance, pay attention to your base pay. Doordash been skimming off the top of the base pay the same amount of the peak pay, just about. Start checking it out. Howard, what was your experience on that?
I have experienced a lot with that because, like I said, I try to give the benefit of the doubt to customers because some of them are not fortunate to tip. But the problem where I ran across when this peak pay is out here, what they turn around and do, they'll make the peak pay down instead of $4.75 for 10 miles. And the peak pays out here,
Base pay.
push it down.
He's talking about base pay.
Yeah, the base pay. The base pay $4.75 for 10 miles. They'll push it down to $3.75 and then put the peak pay on there. So when you get to the customer house, you mad at all outside because you think that customer didn't tip. But you go back and look at the receipts. Most of these customers are tipping, but when you look at you're like, well, this person's not tipping. And then you look at when you cash that little transaction out, DoorDash is knocking the base pay down. Or you might get a multiple order.
These apps have too much
two
overhead.
different directions.
That's one of the major.
Two different directions. I mean, going the same direction, but farther. How can the base pay be the same? If I'm getting an order out of Memphis, taking it to Olive Branch.
I agree with you, Charles.
And I gotta go 7 more miles down the highway from the location I dropped the first order off into South Haven. There's no way that base pay can be the same thing. There's no way that's possible.
No.
But then when I ask a question, when I call and ask a question, it's a totally different ballgame. Oh, well, the base pay is already set, blah, blah, blah. I hear that same line. I'm like, no, you can't sit and tell me this is the same distance. It's not the same distance. And don't let it be a big pay out here on this base pay. Oh, you're really gonna get messed over. I done got messed over so many times. It's like, okay, tell me something different. Tell me something different. Or we ain't got the answer. We have somebody call you. I done heard that so many times. I'm still waiting on the first call.
You're never gonna get it. The thing
I ain't never got a call. I never talked to a supervisor. Or none of that. Then they see you in areas that you know you ain't finna get an order. They see you so far out, it felt like I crossed over 3 interstates on an order. And you know I'm not finna get another order. I don't cross over Highway 302. I don't cross over 269.
Mm-hmm.
I don't cross over 78. Mm-hmm. So you know I'm not finna get another order.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But the base pay is so low, I lost money all the way. Is that the customer fault? Some of it is, some of it is not. So just be mindful when you picking up you taking these long distance orders. When they talk about the peak pay out here, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose.
Because they're lowering the base pay. That's what he's saying. They're skimming off the top of that base pay. I have noticed it myself. And I was intending to do a video last year about it. Somehow I got distracted and didn't get a chance to do it. Trying to react to somebody reacting to my video, and I missed out on putting that information out there. Start paying attention to the base pay, taking these longer trips. Now, pay attention to your overall mileage on that trip, because some restaurants you may get hit with that order say 10 miles, but you 5 miles away from the restaurant. Okay, so you're getting paid to go to that restaurant, believe it or not. So when you get to that restaurant, you only got 5 miles left. Doordash said that base pay don't kick in for $4.75 unless it's 7 miles and further. So pay attention to that as well. You know, so I get a lot of orders, catering orders. Sometimes I get hit 5 miles away from the restaurant, 6 miles away from the restaurant. One time, 7 miles away from the restaurant, 12 miles. So you're getting paid on the way to the restaurant. So they said that from the restaurant to the drop-off destination, that's when the base pay kicks in for longer miles. We done did longer miles, 7 miles and longer, and still DoorDash skimming off the top of that base pay. I've been paying attention to that for over a year. I was supposed to have already did a video on it. I'm going to do a video on it. I'm also going to do a case study research on it. And I'm going to be talking from experience and facts, not just opinion. You know, it's not right. So, ladies and gentlemen, new drivers as well as veteran drivers, start paying attention to how they skimming off of that base pay. You know, look like, you know, when the customer tip, look like they lower the base pay too. Pay attention to it. It's anywhere from 75 cents to $1.75, and they skimming off the top of that base pay. Pay attention to it. I'm glad that you brought that up, Charles. And Howard myself talked about it, I know, for the last 2 weeks in a row. And I'm glad he reminded us to talk about it today in this live. Now I'm going in another area where there ain't enough orders. I'm not gonna be here long. I got one too. Yeah, another upside down order. I'm gonna show this one. Because I'm sharing my experience. Have anybody else had this happening to them that's happening to me right now? You see what I'm talking about? First, they're gonna sit here. Matter of fact, I need to go ahead and accept it. I'm gonna go and accept it. You saw what it just showed. That's 6.8 miles. I got a 775. There was no way I could go to the floating widget. You see what I'm saying? To check on some things for the zip code that I normally use, my zip code blacklist technique. You know, they just show the map of the United States. How many others are having the same problem going on with their DoorDash app when you get a reverse order or upside down order? You see, so that's been happening to me for 5 weeks now. I'm going to call customer support, find out what in the world is going on, you know, because now you're trying to trick me into the order, especially if you're trying to get your ratings back up. They done figured out a slick way to where they're giving you a blindfold offer. And what I call the blindfold, you can't go to your floating widget until after you hit accept that order. I'm gonna show you what I mean in a few seconds. I tried to do it and wouldn't let me do it. Watch what happens now. You know, that's taken away from me being able to make the right decision.
Oh, don't talk about that, man. Don't talk about that. Don't talk about that. Don't talk about that. Ooh, don't talk about that.
Yeah, I got to, brother, cause I gotta let people know.
That had to be 2 weeks ago. That had to be 2 weeks ago.
See, now they going to 38115 zip code. Suppose I ain't want to go to 31115 zip code. So DoorDash, for me to maximize my earnings and make a profit, you know, if I'm not able to make that profit due to the lack of knowledge and decision making, I talks about that a whole lot. So if I don't have the right knowledge, the right information, so I can make the right decision to maximize my earnings so I can make a profit, and you blindfolded me with this offer without giving me the information I need to see on the floating widget. Ladies and gentlemen, is anybody else going through this? Start paying attention. It's been going on with me for 5 weeks. I'm going to start making some phone calls and find out why are they doing this. Go ahead, Howard. Tell your experience.
They got me 2 weeks. They got me about, I think it's been about 2 weeks ago now. I get an offer. $5. Okay. Cool. Okay. It was a messed up order. $5. Okay. They told me that I need to use another GPS. But that order turned out to be another 7 miles on top of the 5. And like I told them, if I had known that the thing was wrong, I would never took the order. But you didn't give me opportunity to decline that order because you told me it was $5. I took it. They told me I need to use another app, another map. So I go back to the same area that I was in. All of a sudden, my order going where it's supposed to went, the first order supposed to went. I'm using the same map. It was different. It was the right location. Matter of fact, it was across the street from where I was supposed to drop the first order off at. But that address wasn't right. Or well, the map wasn't right. Or whatever it wasn't right. Well, I wound up doing additional 7 miles down the highway. It's on a $5 order for 5 miles. $5.25 for 5 miles. It wound up being another 7 miles on top of it. So I got a order, but nobody want to listen to that. I should have got compensated more for that. Because if I had known that I was going 12 miles for $5, I'd never took that order. Especially, I don't know about that area.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'm trying to figure out when I hit confirm the order. This is the second one I done went through. Now I got to call DoorDash. No, I can't take that order, ladies and gentlemen. They just hurt me. What in the world? Let me. See, this happened to me yesterday. Lord Jesus. Now I got to call this in. Go ahead, Howard.
Yeah, so be mindful. Watch the miles. Watch those miles. And they disappear. Because they have to turn around and say it's 5 miles. And it might be another 7, 8, 9 miles down the highway. And you ain't going to get compensated for it. And so basically you made it to the point where I could make a decision about that. That's the part I'm talking about. I could make the decision on that order.
To continue in English, press 1.
Gracias por llamar a Doordash.
Please listen carefully as our menu options may have changed. If you are a customer, please press 1. If you are a dasher, please press 2. If you are a restaurant, if you would like to report a serious safety issue, please press 9. Otherwise, remain on the line.
It confirmed, and it completed the order.
Hold while we retrieve your details. If you are having an issue with your earnings or deposit, please press 1.
Just got my rating back up to 7.
Signing up, your account, or any other non-delivery related issue, press 2. To learn about deactivation appeals, press 3. For tax-related assistance, please press 4. For all other issues, please press 5. This session may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance and training purposes. Your continued participation in this session will be considered as express consent to be monitored or recorded. Please stay on the line after your call for a brief survey about your experience.
The same thing happened to me yesterday, man.
Hi, thank you for calling Doordash. This is Jen. How may I help you today?
Yes, my name is Robert, and I had an order at Rising Biscuit. I guess it's Mufasa M. And when I went to hit the confirmation button to leave and take it to my drop-off destination, it completed the order as delivery. I had the same problem yesterday.
Oh, I see that there's been a problem on the app and it completed the order. When you still need to deliver it to the customer. I know it's making you worried. But let me help you out on that.
Okay.
Just give me a second. All right. I found your order, Robert.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. I'm currently investigating it and checking what we can do.
Okay.
Right.
Because the order's still in my possession. I haven't delivered it yet.
That's, that's understandable that you're worried about it, but we will definitely fix it for you.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm actually in the process of reverting the status of your order. I know it's been a problem on the app, that's why it marked it as delivered, but ensure that you have delivered the order to the customer. So because we will not be able to revert the status again. All right. Let me just
Okay.
do it right now. So there I just updated the status of the order, and you can definitely check on your end if it appears again.
Okay, it hasn't appeared. Yeah, there we go. It just kicked in.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Oh, great. Thank you so much for reaching out, and I appreciate your patience. Have a good one, Robert.
All right, you too. Bye bye. Now, see ya.
Bye.
Have a good one. Bye bye.
Have a good one.
All right, maybe I had to make sure I hung that phone up. She was gonna hear everything. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this was live, real time. You heard the words yourself. I had the same problem yesterday. I need to be getting to that destination. I had the same problem yesterday. When I hit confirm button, you got to hit it twice, right? I hit it that one time, get ready to hit it the second time. It skipped the second step of confirmation and it went straight to completed the delivery. Okay, once it does that, and I forgot to ask her because my rating dropped after that too, because I had another order from here, which I wasn't expecting to get hit that quick. So I probably called them about that. So what they did, she said, revert the order. What she means is they can revert it only one time to where they can put it back on your screen. If it happened again, they have no way of doing it twice. So they can do it at least one time, ladies and gentlemen. If you have this experience to where you hit the confirmation button, it skipped from the steps that you supposed to have been doing straight to complete the delivery. Reach out to them and let them know that you hit the confirmation, but it went straight to complete the delivery. Long as you remember the customer name and where you got the order from, they can do their little investigation like she said she just did. She said they've been having a problem with the app. Okay. They able to revert this so you can go on and drop their delivery off. So I hope that right there helps somebody along the way. You got a chance to hear it live. You got a chance to see it real time. So I hope that helps some drivers if they was watching this live today. All right, Howard, you still there? I done lost everybody. Howard gone. Yes, I'm still on live. Uh, uh, yes, Is Howard still there? Yeah, he might be picking up the order. Might be picking up the order. But they was able to straighten it out, so it's a good thing. He'll hit me back in a few minutes. You know, that's why I like to do these type of ride along. Do a live ride along, and also gonna show you I didn't make any money. They've been talking about you've been doing this, you've been doing that, you've been successful, all of that. You don't never show your crappy orders. You don't never show your bad days. Well, evidently they're not looking at the DoorDash Revolution morning live. I got a bad day today, a bad start off. I'm gonna show you how much money I made during the time I was on here. You know, so next time I get a comment like that, I'm gonna direct them to my video. Take time to look at the video. You'll find it in there. It ain't always peaches and cream. You know, and we not the one that shows and tell everybody it's peaches and cream. But there was content creators before I started doing content was trying to make everybody believe it's easy peasy and it's peaches and cream. I'm showing you that it's not peaches and cream. So, you know, you're gonna always have somebody gonna find something to say negative about whatever you do in life. You just don't let them negativity responses reflect on how you move around on this planet or how you become successful in life. You don't let them things stop you. You don't let those roadblocks get in your way. You move around them roadblocks. If you can't move them out of the way, you move around them and keep it moving. You know, so I think Howard picking up a delivery, or he may have me on hold, or he may have stepped out the vehicle. I believe he got me on hold, or he may have mute me. I don't know because he might be, you know, he might be on the phone himself. Got to talk to DoorDash. But these real problems, ladies and gentlemen, that us delivery drivers have, and I know I'm one of the first content creators that goes through you seeing it real, live, living, and in color what actually goes on. This type of ride-alongs that I do, I told people if I start doing ride-alongs a year ago, I would be doing them on live stream. No editing, no trim and cut, no blurring features used or nothing. You see it just like the way it's happening and the way it's going down. That's how you're gonna see it now. You know, so I think that viewers deserve that. I think that the audience deserves that. I think that subscribers deserve that. I think that first time viewers deserve seeing the truth, the raw truth. And we're gonna bring it here on the DoorDash Revolution. You know, so that's what we're gonna do. You back out? Yeah, he just got back. He was going to do a delivery. Let me pick it up or drop it off.
Picking up.
Okay, picking up.
Man, they got plenty of caterers in this place.
Really?
Yeah, doing about 3 or 4 in here.
Oh yeah, you don't deliver that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got to start back lining up my pre-scheduled catering orders. So when it's like this right here, I'm already making money. So I hadn't had my app on turned on for the last 2 weeks, and I'm paying for it. Not making that right decision, you know. So, mm, congratulations, you still making money. That's the way to do it, brother. That's why you got to get on these multiple apps. You can't put all your eggs in one basket unless you know how to work the multiple programs with DoorDash, which I call DoorDash multi-app and strategies that I had came out with. Another content creator discovered it too, and with their experience, they say it is multiple programs. You know, that's all it is, multiple programs from derived from the concept of multiple apps that we make money off of. And DoorDash just put all of them different programs into their app. So we should be able to know how to maximize our earnings, encouraging drivers to fulfill these orders. Because that's exactly what it is. Kim's Side Money Plan is my witness. Check out her last video. She speaks about it. She says she's been speaking about it for the last 3 weeks. I've been speaking about it for the last year and a half. So, you know, Well, people, was looking at me like, no, man, DoorDash don't know how to. DoorDash is have not learned how to multi-app. DoorDash, you can't use no multi-app strategies just on the DoorDash platform. Check out her last video, ladies and gentlemen, because she talks about it. She talks about it, and she talks about she said it in two other videos, as well. So, but yours truly talked about it a year and a half ago. When people said I was losing my mind, people were saying that it was preposterous. You don't know what you're talking about. The multi-app and strategies DoorDash uses the multiple programs that they borrow the concept from different delivery apps and put it into their platform. Go ahead, Howard.
Now, they trying to put me on the expressway with this order.
Let's deliver that.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't
trying to put me on this on the expressway.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have to be there at 10:45.
Mm-hmm.
By them put me on the expressway, it's gonna be 10:31. But I'm not gonna go the expressway.
Right.
First of all, it's right down here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
These folks drive like a bat out of you know what.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm not worried about what the GPS is telling me.
Okay.
Because I have an idea where that area is at. Right. So it might take me a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna catch it on. I'm not gonna catch the interstate right here at 40.
Mm-hmm. Tasha Green, if she's still around, she might not be around. I'm gonna have to. Her and Charles, I may have to designate them as moderators on the channel if they want to be honorary moderators on the channel. I have other moderators, but I didn't see them on here today. I'll probably get with them and I'm gonna give them a wrench, both of them. Because they do be on here kind of faithfully. So I gotta have some honorary moderators that I need in place of those that usually be here that not here. It might have been because I wasn't on live yesterday. We're gonna try to be more consistent with these morning lives, so people can start watching, viewers can start getting involved and get this powerful information. So Howard, with your experience, you're not going to take the expressway. Is that correct?
Exactly. And by me not taking the expressway, I only lost a minute. According to the GPS.
All right.
But look, they still trying to put me on the expressway again.
Yup.
I'm not going on the expressway.
Right. Right. Right.
I know why they're trying to do that, because they're trying to make me 40 flights. But I'm okay.
Mm-hmm. 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 I'm gonna go with some of these viewers' comments here. We got. Okay, I already answered that. I am trying to get mine up from 65% to 70. I usually go to Bay Meadows area and beaches in Jacksonville, Florida. I have no idea they had thirsty drivers like that. I didn't notice that in my area. Every restaurant I go to, be at least 3 to 4 dashers now. Okay, the less dashers you see, the less you're going to have that problem happening in your area. Good morning to all. Good morning to Charles. Good morning to Tasha Green and all the viewers. Charles said DD should up the base pay. We discussed that. Then for those longer mile trips, we agree with you on 100%. These apps have too much overhead. Yes, they do. I agree with you on that as well, Charles. He told you, preach it, brother. What's up? What's up, Grind City Grinders? What's up, Cornbread? How you doing today, brother? What area of town you in? What area of town you in? I'm over here basically in the southeast area. I may start working the southeast area. I did. I'm good. Okay, that's good. He said good. I understand. I know what that means. I forgot too. You already told me. But we do have a moderator on here. Cornbread is a moderator, so we do have a moderator. That's a good thing. So you see anything that don't look right in the comment section or whatever, I asked the moderators, to handle their business. Going to Jackson, Tennessee, doctor appointment. Yeah, I understand, brother. I understand. I understand. You gotta take care of yourself, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta take care of ourselves. Do our annual checkups and all of that. So I gotta start putting that more in practice myself. We get maintenance and routine maintenance done on our vehicles and get a checkup on our vehicles. We need to get a checkup on us as well. I agree with him on that. Well, it's not going too good as far as making money today, brother. I've been getting these low ball offers. I got to receive them. I'm not in the area where I can negotiate saying no, I don't want that. I got to pick them up, body, soul, mind, and spirit. Yes, that's correct. That's correct, man. That's correct. I agree with you 100%. So yeah, man. So I'm out here shaking them trees, trying to see what fall out of them trees, shaking them leaves in the tree, trying to see what's gonna fall out. That's what we trying to do, brother. I probably work this area I'm in now because I can get the orders for the right price. You know, my buck for the mile, so to speak. My buck for the mile. That's what I'm gonna be doing. My order selection has changed. It's still early, it is, but then we got that little drought in between. And I didn't come out here early enough this morning to see what was going on. I stayed away from Ambush Avenue over there. I didn't want to get hit over there. But yeah, man, we're glad to even see you come on this morning, share the ride along experience with us. So we do have one moderator in here if it need to be, but I'm gonna have two honorary moderators I'm gonna add on board the channel. If it's okay with them, Tasha Green. Yep. Yeah, Ambush Avenue. That's what I call it over there. Yeah, they got me good last Thursday. That's the reason why I'm in the position I'm in now. Got to build my ratings up. So I'm not as much as angry with them. I'm angry with myself because if I hadn't showed my location, they wouldn't have been able to do that to me. That's the reason why you see in my face more than you see the tour that I use to try to give people. You know, when you got others that takes advantage of that and then use it for their means to maximize their earnings and replenish yours, then I'm gonna have to come up with another idea. So I will cherry pick different zones I'll be in where I may show the whole visual footage of the scenery plus going inside the restaurants and all that, because I know there's gonna be areas they can't hit me in. Just like this one here. I'll get my ratings back up, but when I drop this order off, I'm gonna show people how much money I made doing these 2 hours, which I didn't. I doubt I made over $15. To be honest with you, so if I made over $15 in that time frame, I'm gonna be shocked. There's not enough orders out here, and there's more drivers than it is orders. But I'm gonna go in the area where I think it's gonna be a little bit more better pick up for me and everything. At least they saw in the live how the customer service did an excellent job with Doordash. They did an excellent job. Driver support did. Excuse me. They did an excellent job rectifying the discrepancy that I had with my order and was able to revert the order so I can go ahead and drop this order off. I thank their representative for doing such a fabulous job at what they do. You know, better business etiquette, best business practice, and quality customer service on her part. I can tip my hat off to her for doing that and getting me in the direction I need to make money. My money issue was corrected yesterday afternoon. That's good, cornbread. I'm glad they went ahead and corrected that, and everything. Like I said, you got a lot of good representatives, man. They handle their business. And everything by documenting what we telling them, the problems that we're having. Long as we act like we got some good common sense and act like we not acting fool with these people and stuff, and they'll help us out. They will help us out. But then you have that few that want to talk to you like you making up your own story from Alice in Wonderland. But other than that, I've been having some good representatives lately. When I do have to deal with them, and they've been, friendly, courteous, and they help me through my problem on trying to solve it. And they're doing a good job getting it done. So those driver support representatives that you meet, on the top dash, we're supposed to have, premier driver support team supposed to handle our situation. That's probably why we have more success in them rectifying our discrepancies and bringing solution to our problems. And once again, I got to commend the Doordash driver support team on the premier level for doing that for us, top dashers and diamond drivers. Appreciate it. We appreciate it, and we appreciate it again and again and again. So well, I don't mind showing this area around here because, like I said, I'm not gonna get no orders pitched over here. So yeah. How you got any last words you want to give the viewers, man, before we leave out of here? Your final thoughts?
The only thing I say, be safe out here. Be mindful of the drivers out here. Just because it's a raining day, so like this car just pulled out in front of somebody. I mean, we gotta be mindful of all your surroundings. Just be safe out here, make your money the honest way, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. As I get ready to complete this delivery, I'm gonna show them how much was my final payout for the 2 hours. So there are times, man, the DoorDash revolution don't always make bank. Wow, y'all gonna see the area. Look like a war zone over here. Where's my weapon piece at? I might need it. Goodness. Yeah, y'all seeing the scene. I'm gonna let y'all see it. Because this is real. 37. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my hand on my weapon. Oh, yep. Be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Be right back. I'll be right back. Yes, indeed. They setting fires around here. Goodness. I told y'all, ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna see the real with the door with the DoorDash revolution. Where my weapon at? Yeah, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. I thought I was gonna have to go to war with one person trying to sneak me. He seen I was ready. See what I'm saying? That's another thing. That's why a lot of drivers don't go in this area. Make sure you're looking at this and looking at this good that you from my area. Don't you come over here. Do no delivery. Look at the scenery. You know, I had one had a ski mask come on. Both of us we stared each other down. You know what I'm saying? My body language changed. I know about this area over here. My body language changed. He got on down, got out of sight. So I'm getting out of sight before he bring some reinforcement. Don't you go in this area over here, 38115 area, off of Clark Road. So you see an address look like that? Don't you come over here if you value your life. Now you see it, you seen it live right here. They setting places on fire. This area over here, you'll wind up in one of them buildings with the building on fire. I just showed it to you. Those that from this area, that's the reason why it's very imperative. This is going to be my final thoughts for the day. It's very imperative, ladies and gentlemen, to blacklist zip codes. I already got videos out that talks about zip codes. Look at that video. I talk about how you're supposed to blacklist these zip codes. So when you go in these neighborhoods, before you go in these neighborhoods, you see it's over in the Hickory Hill. We call it the Hickory Hood. Somebody know what I'm talking about? You're going over here off of Clark Road and Winchester, all down in the area down in there. So, you know, you blacklist them zip codes. You look at that's the reason why I was mad I couldn't look at that floating widget. I'm going to talk to Doordash about that. That's a safety feature that I use. I wasn't able to use my safety feature. I'm going to do a live. You're going to hear me get at them about it. I'm going to get down on them about it right there, ladies and gentlemen. We got to have that floating widget. That floating widget is a safety feature that we can use when we look at these addresses. Every address has a zip code. The pickup address has a zip code. The drop-off location has a zip code. All right, that's why I got my zip code cheat sheet up there. You see, as soon as I look at the widget, I know if I want that order or not. I just showed you a bad neighborhood right there. Real bad neighborhood. You see what I'm saying? So, it's very imperative to get you a zip code cheat sheet and blacklist these zip codes. Utilize that safety feature. It will save your life. Peace, take care. And we'll see you in the next video.